Hi everybody, it's Ariel, and we're gonna get right into the video pretty soon, but I just wanted to thank you all so much for your engagement in my channel. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I'm like shocked at how like things are going with the videos, and I'm just like really grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for choosing to watch or choosing to subscribe or like or comment. It really does mean a lot. There was a person who suggested that I might want to do like a Q&A video answering some questions that you might have. The question that they posed was actually who my favorite ASMR artist is. My favorite, I'm torn between Goodnight Moon, Prim, or GB. I think Prim is now Mrs. Honey and Magic. They're all absolutely wonderful. All of them have inspired me, and I've been watching Prim and GB for about 4 years now, and I only started watching Goodnight Moon last year, and she is incredible. Her creativity and just the way she delivers like comedic content is absolute peak. But yeah, so I was just gonna say, like, if anybody has any questions, like if they were interested in a Q&A, maybe like put your questions in the comments of this video, and we can see if there's enough to like actually do a video on that. But again, I just appreciate your guys' engagement, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Hi there. It's good to see you. How are you today? Wonderful. So we're so grateful that you came in today. We're going to be administering a little test. You think you can handle it? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And there are no like right or wrong answers. I mean, technically answers can be right or wrong, but like the stakes are so low, and everybody likes to consume different things, so it's no big deal. I would like to give a disclaimer because we really don't want any legal action. The stuff that our company is nerdy for might not be everybody's definition of nerdy. There are certain topics we will not cover on this test because, lucky for us as humans, there's just too much media out there. However, I hope to give you a fairly comprehensive exam. So I'm going to flip to a new page. I'll be writing down all of your responses. Okay, are you ready? We'll start off a little easier, okay? Number 1. What is the name of the main character in the original Star Wars movies? Good job. Thought you might get that one right. Okay. Number 2. Let's see. I'll give you another easy one. What is the name of the woman who says, "I am no man," in Lord of the Rings: Return of the King? You got this. Very nice. Okay. In the same vein, Lord of the Rings, what is the name of Aragorn's sword? I'll write down all of your confused rambling as well. It's important for psychological purposes. Done? Okay. Next up, who is the ice ninja in Ninjago? Good, you got that right. How about the medical practitioner on board the Starship Enterprise in Star Trek The Next Generation? Do you know who she is? Any ideas? Spit, you got this. Yeah. Your friend watches it? You have some idea, maybe? That's okay. The name of Peter Parker's uncle. I knew you'd get that one. Everybody gets that one. If they don't, then I need to have a talk with them. That's okay. Alright. The iconic classic line that appears in every single mainstream Star Wars film. You don't know? That's okay. Okay. Moving on. What is the name of the spaceship in the cult classic show Firefly? Just throw out some names. Nope. That's alright. How about this one? The name of the spaceship in the movie Alien. Oh yes, you know that one. You're an Alien fan. Very good. To me, the name of that spaceship always sounds like a brand of ice cream. Yes. I don't know why. Okay. Moving on. What's older, 20th century, Batman movie did Val Kilmer star in? Not that one. That's okay. It's alright. You're doing great. Doing great. Okay. What character in the Lord of the Rings books, who does not appear in the movies, is suggested at the Council of Elrond to be somebody who could possibly take possession of the ring safely? Just start naming off the Lord of the Rings characters you know. That's alright. Okay. Okay. None of those are correct, I'm sorry. Which episode of Star Trek The Next Generation sees Captain Picard taking on a Die Hard-esque role, trying to defend the ship from looters, I guess you could say? I'll give you some more information. It's during a ship-wide cleaning, so there is a ticking clock. There's like a laser beam coming through the ship, cleaning it. And Picard is actually the only character who's present in the ship from his crew during the time. Now you're ranting. Okay. Sometimes I just like to be specific. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, the psych team is gonna love this. Yeah. You can just say you don't know the answer. It's my personal favorite episode. I couldn't not include it. Okay. A little bit easier. In the Terminator himself has this classic line. He walks up to people's doors and he says, "Are you blank blank?" It's a name. Can you supply me with that name, please? You got it. Good job. Okay. Let's see. What planet does Luke Skywalker initially meet Yoda on? Oh, seems like that one was ingrained in your mind from somewhere. Very good. What else shall we pull from? The name of the character who has to wear a visor to prevent from searing everything in his path in X-Men. Close. No, that's his girlfriend. The one with the telekinetic abilities. Oh, you're right there. Yes! Very good. Perfect. What character eavesdrops on Frodo and Gandalf in The Fellowship of the Ring toward the beginning of the film while they're having I would say, a pretty top secret conversation? Your deliberations are fascinating to me. Yes. You can do it. Come on. Yes. Very good. I think you're getting better at this. Well, yes, that is the policy. Unfortunately, no. Yeah, well, we have a good reason. Yeah, this building isn't allowed to have restrooms. There's a lot of black mold growing in the plumbing. So any sort of orifice in the building is a little bit like, probably shouldn't. Yeah. I don't think you want to stick your butt in that. Yeah. One more thing to be grateful for when you get home today. In Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. What word is continuously repeated by the two comic relief characters as a sort of guidelines for the pirate community to follow? That's alright. That's alright. That one was a little mean. That's okay. the name of the 4 children in The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, please? Yes, you got 1. 2 left. They're all very British. Yes. Oh, yes. Very good. And think Turkish delight. Yes, my favorite character, yes. Good, you got all of them. Nice work. Okay. Let's see. What are the hedgehog-like creatures that the crew of the USS Enterprise finds and does experiments on in both the original Star Trek show and the new Star Trek movie, Rise of Darkness? You did watch the movie. What did you think? I love that movie. It's really good. Yes, Benedict Cumberbatch is a really, really good actor. He has the chops for sure. Sorry, I'm legally bound to record everything you say, so yeah, there's no escaping me. Who's your favorite character? Spock is good. Yes. He's especially good in those movies, in my opinion. A bit more depth and nuance. That's okay. We can get off that one, that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna say like the beginning of a sentence and you're gonna finish it for me, okay? Proof that Tony Stark has a... It does rhyme. Yeah, you got it. Very good. Have you seen Iron Man? Which one's your favorite? Oh, you watched it like a long time ago. Yeah. Personally, the second one is my jam, but the first one's really good too. Okay. What is the name of the main villain in the movie Batman Begins? You're a Batman fan? You like the Christopher Nolan movies? Can you tell me his name? Oh, that's alright, that's alright. I really like The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger's performance is really quite something in that movie. Yes. Does the Scarecrow come back from the first movie into the second, or is he just gone after the first? Bonus question. You can take a wild guess, 50-50 chance. You got it right. Let's make it a little bit easier again. What's that humanoid golden robot with the bossy voice in the original Star Wars movies. What's his name? Okay, did you just say R2D2? I have to write it down. I don't want to write it down. It's sacrilegious. That was wrong. Gotta say. What is the relationship between Sensei Wu and Garmadon in Ninjago? Yes, that is correct. Perfect. How about the name of the evil robot in Portal? You don't even know what that is? Okay. Can you guess what kind of game it is? Yeah, it's a game. See, after this, you'll have to test me on the stuff you're into, and then I'll fail everything. You're not failing everything. You're not failing everything. Relax, relax. You're fine. You're awesome. Yes. Yeah, you got a pretty good guess. It takes place in this enormous network of laboratories, and you solve puzzles. That's my favorite type of video game. But if you add horror, peak. That's why Alien Isolation might be my favorite video game. It's that or Portal 2. I can't really decide. Okay, we can move on from that question. Why is Jon Snow named Snow in Game of Thrones? What's the reasoning behind that? Nice, nice. And what is his direwolf's name? Yeah, very good. You're good at this. How about the name of Arya as a swordmaster at King's Landing? Starts with an S. Go ahead. Remember that scene? Okay, maybe easier. What does he have her do to train? Yeah. What color is Daenerys' hair? Giving you some free points. Okay. Let's see. In the episode by Mrs. Reynolds of Firefly, a girl comes into the picture, a young woman. What is her name? It's a good show. I would highly recommend it. So the thing is that it got canceled after one season because it was aired out of order. So it's really not the show's fault. Has a cult following though. It's very good. It's a space western. Yeah, what do you think of that idea? Like, they'll ride on horses, like, on other planets. It has an incredible theme song that's, like, super western. I just like the idea of being out on the frontier, but the frontier of space. Which is, funny enough, part of the opening monologue to Star Trek shows. Okay. In the movie X-Men 1, starring Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry, James Marsden, and one of my favorite actors of all time, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, you know. Who's that, like, mysterious girl who shows up at the bar and hitches a ride with Wolverine? What's her mutant name? I don't think you're gonna get it at the rate you're going right now. You're naming like every mutant but her. You actually know a lot about X-Men. Somehow you didn't get it. The main character of The Goonies is named Mikey. What item does Mikey always have to have with him? Yeah. Nice work. Who plays the evil dentist in the Little Shop of Horrors film? Very good comedic actor, absolutely perfect for the role. It's a great movie too. I have some ideas. Okay, go ahead. No, though you would be pretty good. Oh, Jim Carrey would really slay that. No. No. You're doing absolutely amazing. Absolutely killing it. Okay. Let's see. What is Deadpool's real name? Nice. I'm assuming that you saw the Deadpool and Wolverine movie that came out recently. What'd you think? I loved it too. So funny. Just rolling in my seat the entire time. And they had like a prayer, but like like an epic version of the song. And that song is one of my favorite songs ever. I love Madonna. She's such an icon. Okay. What happens to Doctor Strange to basically encourage him to seek some spiritual enlightenment? Which then, of course, leads to his magical abilities. Yeah, no, you're on the right track. That was a hint. I'm on the right track. Yeah, it was freaky. Not fun to watch. Especially because you knew it was about to happen. He was driving so recklessly. In the Lord of the Rings books, who is the elf who basically helps Frodo to ford the river, brings him into Rivendell for healing after he's been stabbed by one of the Black Riders? It is actually different than in the movies, which I didn't realize until I actually read the books. I totally thought it would be the same. Yeah, no, I mean, I enjoyed the movies more, to be quite honest. They're so immersive and so good. Do you feel the same? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you know who it was in the movies. Yeah. Did you like her performance? I don't know why, but it does get on my nerves because it feels like overacting, but who am I to know like what the heck that is? For some reason it just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. In the show Mystery Science Theater, what is the movie in which our jokesters I don't want to say coin, but iconify the phrase "watch out for snakes"? Yes, Mystery Science Theater 3000. I think I forgot that part. Yes. So it's a little bit niche. And not very well known. I wish it was like out there because it's so good. But it's basically from like the 80s, I think. And the premise is that there's like this human guy and he's working on the moon in like a factory job, and his bosses decide that they don't like him, so they're going to use him as an experiment. So they put him on a satellite and they make him watch these awful movies to like see psychologically what it does to him. But the thing is, these awful movies are real movies. So it's essentially a movie commentary show. But it has some really cool quirks, like the guy on the satellite, he decides like he's super lonely, so he's gonna build some companions that are robots, and the robots are played by comedians. Yeah, it's really fun. Check it out. Okay. Which Mission Impossible movie opens with Ethan Hunt clinging to the side of the Vermilion cliff face in the desert? Yeah, you got it. I can see it in your eyes. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, see, that's the funny one. Because, like, don't get me wrong, John Woo is a great director. But, like, there's always a curtain, like a gauzy swath of cloth flowing somewhere. And doves are just released. And, like, slow motion shots. Super dramatic camera work. And I don't know if you remember, but like, you know that scene at the end where like Ethan is like going up against like the main villain, and they're both on motorcycles, and they just motorcycle like off of like bumps or jumps, like, and collide in midair. And it's really epic, but it's hilarious. It's great though, it's classic, right? Okay. Excellent. What Halo game has Nathan Fillion, Alan Tudyk, and the man whose last name is Baldwin? See, I'm blanking. You're a Halo fan? Nice. Okay, yeah, then you totally know Sonya. Yeah. What's your favorite Halo game? The music draws me in. So beautiful, so beautiful. Okay. What Pokemon puts everybody to sleep when it sings in an angelic voice? Yeah, nice. It's so cute. My favorite is Bulbasaur. It's always been Bulbasaur. I love it. Cuteness factor. What can I say? What does Thor do to prove himself worthy to Odin and to finally receive Mjolnir? Yes, after having all of his godly powers stripped from him. In an act of furious and justified anger by his father. Yes. What, like, Marvel superheroes are you more into? I like Ant-Man a lot too, yeah. I think those movies are so funny. Yes. Louise is my favorite. banter. Definitely. Okay, no Thor answer, but Ant-Man knowledge. Wonder. No knowledge at all would be perfectly fine. We're just filling out the questionnaire. And there are so many things to be nerdy about. There are so many things. This company is just, you know, certain stuff this company has gone into. What can I say? The company. In the movie Brave. So good. There is a certain poem, fairly ominous, but it essentially instructs Princess Merida on the steps she needs to take to save her mother from the curse of being a bear forever. At one point, the poem says, "Mend the bond torn by blank." So this is one of your favorite Pixar movies. I love it so much. Yeah, how long has it been since you've seen it? I haven't seen it in that long. Or I haven't seen it in a while. Couple years. Oh my gosh, same. That's exactly the reason. The feels are so intense. Sometimes I'm just not prepared for the feel. Yes, it came back to you. Yes. Awesome. In Battlestar Galactica, Season 1, what is a Starbucks biggest ghost? The thing that's clutching onto her shoulders, her guilt. What is it? You're on a winning streak. Nice. Yeah, but it's harsh. It is. You know, the moral implications are gray. That's what that show does really well. Gray morals. And the self-absorbed prick, what's his name? Is the most self-absorbed prick name there is. Nice, you got it. What is the name of the heavily forested, almost tropical planet that the rebels joined forces with the Ewoks with? Yes, in Return of the Jedi. Star Wars. I suppose they don't necessarily join forces with the Ewoks, but yes, it's a friendship. Yeah, it's on the tip of your tongue. Battlefront fan, because I find that people who know that name tend to be Battlefront fans. What is the name of Doc Brown's dog in Back to the Future? How long has it been? A while, yeah. It's really just an incredible piece of film, like truly culture defining, almost, I'd say. I don't know, but I'd wager. I reckon. That's okay. Yeah, I liked it a lot as a kid too. My brother and I, we would like, oh, I feel bad now. I didn't realize we were doing this, but we were like torturing our babysitter every time he came over, because every time he came over, we watched Back to the Future. We would not watch anything else. We refused. Poor kid. Okay, reaching the end of our time here today. I wanted to thank you for taking part in this study. You will get your quiz results back by email in time. Could I actually have that email address, please? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. At gmail.com. Okay. And then we're also going to need a phone number in case email doesn't go through. 27? Okay, perfect. Alright, excellent. We're gonna finish off with one last question. This one should be, well, we'll see. In Elden Ring, what did Miquella suffer from? Wild guess. Is it educated? Yeah. Played a little bit, watched a little bit. Yeah. It does. Well, that is it for today, my friend. Again, thank you for joining me today. When you head home, it is pretty dark. Drive safely. Use the bathroom. Be glad there's no black mold. And